I recently made a video about putting yourself out there, and within that video, I was talking about how I tried trying out for this little online creator tournament thing for the game I play, whatever. Today, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit more within that aspect, but you'll see. I've I was watching some of those other submissions for that little contest thing, and as I'm watching them, I realized that everyone was kind of doing the same thing. Everyone was trying to like they were trying to like be a character, they were trying to overreact and over exert themselves on video to make themselves seem so energetic and zany and wacky. And I'm watching them and I realize like these videos they feel so this is not what I do. It doesn't feel like what I do. And it really made me think about what kind of person I want to be, within my online presence. It made me really think like, do I want to associate and be known alongside with people who are just so energetic and so like zany on camera? People who like like how much streaming has changed and like content creation has changed, where it used to just be you in the game and you talking, to now it's like IRL stuff and going in public and being a character in public, like um Kai Cenat, the Phase people. I know I show speeds in fucking Greece. Like what do they do? I've never seen their streams. What do they do? I always thought streaming was about playing a game and people being there to watch the game, watch you. Maybe you're like I've seen cooking streams. I've seen like just how like you know what I mean? Like nothing like this. It has evolved to where people are just on the fly, like they're just in public, they're in spaces doing just things, and they themselves are just a character, and that's what is entertaining. And I get that. If that works, it works. Who cares? It works. But I don't know if that's what I want to do with my online presence. I don't want to be like, I don't want to be known for being a character and then that's it. I have the separation of me and Clementine, the person who makes the videos, right? But I don't want this Clementine personality that is shown to the world. I don't want that one to be the one that's like, well, guys, I'm so cool. And then I'm watching these videos and they're all doing the same gimmicks. They're coming in wearing tuxedos, or all the Spider-Man players, or someone has to wear the mask, and they're all wearing like some kind of mask. I was like, these guys are all the same. It's all the same dude over and over again. Like it's all the same copy and paste, like I show speed kind of characters over and over again. And I was sitting there thinking, like, this is not what I want. I don't want to be known for this. I want to eventually, like, I want people to watch me for me. I don't want them to be like, oh, let's watch Marvel Rivals. Oh, let's watch this guy. I want them to watch, oh, let's see Clementine. Let's see what this guy's playing. Or look at my YouTube videos and go, oh, it's a Clementine video. Let's click it. Let's watch it. I want to get to that point, but I also don't want it to be like people know me for being such an accentuated character, like an inflated kind of aspect of my life. I don't want it to be like, oh, I'm so this is wild and wacky, and I'm gonna do a backflip off the table now, and I'm gonna punch my webcam. I don't want. I feel like that's like too much. I may just be like too. I don't want to say mature, but I'm 20 years old and I don't want to be fucking doing that. I get everyone else who's in this kind of field is my age, but I mean that's just their personality. That's just their brand. That's what they're known for. That's what they're good at. That's what they like doing. I personally don't like that, but I also see how much that like garners clicks and garners attention. But at the same time, I also see people who are more in my style, who are like not at like not fucking sitting there like this, just playing the game, being quiet and not doing jack shit. I've seen people who are like me, who have the humor, who have the chops. It's not just like constant over the top kind of content. Not I wouldn't even say humor, just content. Like it's never just rapid fire, over the top, just mindless bullshit. It's just quality. I yeah. Comparatively, it's quality, kind of intermittently, like good fucking stylized humor. Like it works. I've seen it work, and that is the kind of success that I want. And I feel like it's very easy to get gravitated towards something that isn't your style and isn't my style. You know, it's very easy to look at the insane numbers that people get from. I'm just gonna keep using I Should Speak because that's the only one I'm thinking of right now. Like, what is he like? He's in Greece. What is he doing in Greece? He's just what is there to what are people watching? You know, like is it just him walking around Greece and being with like Giannis and them just talking? Like, what the fuck are people watching? I don't get it. I seriously I don't understand. I know he did a race with Ashton Hall. Like, are people watching that live? What? I don't understand it. But I think within that, there's a certain beauty because maybe people wouldn't understand watching what I do. Like, recently, I did a stream of a game and I had like the most amount of viewers I've like ever had. I had like 3,000 total viewers. And I was like freaking out inside because I'm like, this works, you know? Doing what I normally do and just expanding upon that works. I don't need to I don't need to fit the norm, if that makes sense. I don't need to do what everyone else is doing to be able to have some success. I'm able to stay within my lane, a lane that I'm not only comfortable with, but I can excel at. And I can still find ways to be creative within to separate myself and still look like an individual, not just look like, oh, just a normal everyday gameplay guy. It's Clementine, you know, this guy like he knows what's going on. He's got some good humor. He's got some good like on the fly kind of quick wit thinking. Like he knows what he's got it locked in. If I watch this guy, I'm going to get entertained. That's what I'm hoping to get out of this, you know. And it made me really realize like I don't need to like try and fit in. I don't need to make myself appear like, oh my god, guys, look at me. Like I don't need to be like a circus clown. You know, I don't need to be like, guys, look at me, guys. I can do this. It'll just come naturally if I just continue being good at what I'm already doing, you know? I feel like a lot of people when they're still trying to discover themselves within an art form like this, with other any kind of art form like painting, let's use painting, maybe you'll find you're trying to find which style of painting you feel most natural with and you're kind of trying everything out and along the way you're seeing let's say just a lot of the best well-known artists be known for a certain style and you might try to imitate that or try to just contort your way of creation towards that kind of method to see if you can emulate their success instead of just finding your own path towards that level of success, you know. I feel like I don't want it's oh, what's the saying? I don't want to be the next. I want to be the first me. You know, like I don't want to be the next just big name streamer. You know, I want to be the first Clementine. You know, I want people to watch my content and not. I don't want. It's not. I'm again. I'm not doing anything revolutionary. I'm just playing games, and I'm good giving good commentary, good content, whatever around it. But I want people to look at like what I'm doing and easily be able to resonate with it and find value out of it instead of me trying to like be a copycat clone of someone else so people can oh I get it like he's like this guy I get it even though there's always going to be similarities to draw between what people are doing online it's very easy to compare I don't want people to make those comparisons too easily, if that makes sense. I want people to go, "Oh, it's Clementine, bro." Like, yeah, that's him, you know. He is like this guy. They do similar content. They make content on the same game, but this Clementine guy, he's like really funny and he's really good and he does this and he can do this and that and that and that and that, and that, and whatever. So many differentials I want to have in my back pocket within that situation instead of just, yeah. What I'm trying to say here is that finding your individuality within whatever career you're trying to explore is so important to set yourself apart from the competition, especially in a field like this, like entertainment, where you kind of have to stand out. With that being said, I don't want to be the next big name streamer. I don't want to be the next Kai Cenat. I don't want to be the next I Show Speed or Jinxie or Ninja or whatever. I want to be the first Clementine, you know? Thank you.